Hello and welcome to Pacific Dialogue. I'm your host, Yun. People like to point to Samuel Huntington when discussing civilizations, but we didn't expect this much frowned-upon ivory-tower analysis to find its way into the U.S. high-level apparatus until Kiron Skinner, Director of Policy Planning for the U.S. State Department, reignited the civilization debate recently. According to her, while the Cold War constituted a fight within the Western family, the competition with China is a fight with a really different civilization. And she added, the United States hasn't had that before. Well, she does have a point. China is different. But maybe she also has a very short memory of U.S. wars against Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan, not to mention interventions in Syria, Libya, Yemen, and Somalia, just to name a few. Some of these are arguably very unique and old civilizations that don't share the same roots as the West. And of course, there was also the scourge of the two world wars in the last century. I really hope the U.S. has had enough. These wars have literally cost hundreds of thousands of lives and trillions of dollars. Drumming up civilizational differences in times of peace to justify one nation's appetite for geopolitical and economic gains simply will lead nowhere. Interestingly, Skinner's remarks came only a few days before China hosted the Conference on Dialogue of Asian Civilizations. So are civilizations bound to clash? Let's take a look inside the conference.
人类只有肤色、语言之别，文明只有姹紫嫣红之别，但绝无高低优劣之分。如果人类文明变得只有一个色调、一个模式了，那这个世界就太单调了，也太无趣了。
More than 2,000 participants from 47 Asian countries and other regions gathered in Beijing to celebrate cultural diversity, enhance cultural bonds, and foster a community with a shared future for humankind. We asked a few participants to share their views.
China also is taking leadership in making that shift in the world where foreign policies would emphasize much more on our civilizational and cultural interface rather than our economic and political and physical interface.
It's the minds of the people that create the conflict. We shared in a small planet. We have a common threat like climate change. That is what it is more important than the narrow self-interest, selfish interest, rather than self-interest, but selfish interest for their own well-being at the expense of the rest of us.
And it reminds me of a saying that we are like a beautiful rainbow. Rainbow has different colors, and the rainbow emerges after a storm or a heavy rainfall, and it shines out as a very beautiful vision for what can be the best that nature can give us. So I think we should have this unity and diversity.
Well, the Asian cultures and civilizations are very transparent and also open a lot. You could see, for example, the different Asian cultures and civilizations. We learn from each other over the centuries, but we are also open and absorbent of other cultures, including American, African, and European cultures. So I think that actually should be a role model for the rest of the world, whereby you have the foundation of your own very vibrant and colorful cultures, but on that basis you are also absorbing the best of other cultures, and that could, for example, prevent a clash or conflict of civilizations.
Thank you for watching this episode of Pacific Dialogue. Goodbye for now.